My name is Loten, and I live in Switzerland, and I'm a musician, Tibetan singer. So that's somewhat I can say.
Why are you here today?
Why? I think I'm here because this wonderful festival that's going on here. I came here last year. I was asked to come and sing here. So this year also they asked me to come and sing, and I thought, of course, why not? Because last year it was such a successful thing, and they told me this time they're going to make it much more bigger. And it's not about bigness, but it's about the seriousness, the whole how do I say, the energy, the positive energy that the organizers have put together in this festival. I thought I must, as a Tibetan, also contribute what I can do to make this a successful event.
Why do you live in Switzerland?
I live in Bern, in the mountains.
But why do you live there?
Why? Oh, well, that's a very, very long story. If I have to tell, it's 17 years story. So why I live in Switzerland is because...
Well, let me rephrase the question. Why don't you live in Tibet?
Why do I live in Tibet? Well, if I live in Tibet, I think I wouldn't be living anymore now, because Tibet is occupied by China, and therefore, as a conscious Tibetan, I do not agree with what the Chinese are doing in Tibet. Therefore, like many of my brothers and sisters who have been fighting against the Chinese, not because of any ill will or against the Chinese, but because we are just saying that this is our basic right to live in a free world where we can express our own feelings and that we want to live in peace. So I'm that kind of person. So if I live in Tibet, I wouldn't be surviving. I would be somewhere in jail. So today it's wonderful because outside Tibet, as a Tibetan, as a free Tibetan, I can express what's happening in Tibet.
What do you trying to tell the people when you're on stage or with your music?
I just basically say that I'm a simple Tibetan. I'm expressing a very genuine wish that Tibet will be free, and if not, that the Tibetans can live, as the Dalai Lama says, within the Chinese system, where we can also, because the world is opening now. So I really hope that the Chinese government will listen to the Dalai Lama's suggestion, the opinions, and also all these proposals that Dalai Lama has given, which is very, very seriously he has done. And I think he truly means that he wants to solve the Tibetan people and the Chinese people's problem. If this problem is not solved, Tibetan people and the Chinese people will have problem for next hundreds and thousands of years. So I think Dalai Lama is very true to what he's saying, and therefore I think I really tell the Chinese people that they should really tell the government that they should be serious about solving the issue of Tibet. And therefore I really, as a Tibetan, as a free Tibetan, it's wonderful to be here and tell the people that this is what we really want, and put the pressure on the Chinese people, on the Chinese government as such, by the people of Holland, and that's why I'm here.
The suppression of Tibet is lasting over 50 years now.
Yes.
When will there finally be a solution?
The solution will be there only and when the whole world tells the Chinese people, hey, now stop this genocide, stop this cultural genocide, stop this killing people unnecessarily. So I think then only, if the world... The problem now is that many countries from the European Union, America, all these rich people, they are only concerned about money. They are concerned about how much money they can put in on kind of return, from the Chinese business kind of thing that's going on now. So I think it is very, very, I always say this because for the people of this world to take peace seriously, they just cannot say blah 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 peace and put somewhere like in a nice place, but really support peace movements. And Tibetan peace movement is a true peace movement.
You call it genocide, also cultural genocide?
Yeah, it's a complete cultural genocide, because since 1959, in 1962, 1965, between this Chinese tried to destroy, not only tried, it was a deliberate attempt to destroy the Tibetan culture. It was a deliberate attempt to kill as much as any Tibetans, so that the Tibetan people will slowly die. And I'm not exaggerating it, it's a true. 1.2 million Tibetans were killed, and we are only 6 million. So you compare the ratio, you'll see it.